The European Central Bank is set to decide on its rates on Thursday, the 5th of June. Economists expect another 25 basis point cut, which would take the main refinancing rate down to 2.15% and the deposit facility rate to 2%. Now, I am joined today by StoneX global macro strategist Vincent Deluard. Thank you for joining us, Vincent.
Pleasure to be here.
So, Vincent, recent data must have comforted the ECB board members in continuing on their easing campaign.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the ECB is having a bit of a moment right now. Inflation is coming down gently. I think the May number is going to come at or below 2%. Unemployment is very low. Inflationary pressures, at least short term, seem subdued. Everything's all clear for Christine Lagarde to cut by 25 basis points in a couple of days.
That said, one hawkish ECB member, the Australian Central Bank Governor Robert Holzmann, called last week for a pause until September because of trade tensions. His argument, earlier reductions are more risky and will have no effect on growth. What are your thoughts here?
Philosophically, I would tend to agree with him. Practically, it's irrelevant. I mean, the Austrian central bank is not one of the major one, and he knows that. I mean, when he made that comment, he knew that he was not going to sway the board and impact the decision. But he's got a point. On the risks, I would absolutely agree with his perspective. Yes, headline has come down, but if you look at core services, we're still looking at about 4%. But an extremely tight labor market. There's abundant fiscal stimulus coming out of Germany. So I do believe that inflation will indeed reaccelerate further down the line. On his point of growth, 25 basis points, is it going to make a difference in the grand scheme of things? Probably not, but there are two things to watch for. Two main reasons to do that. One is the amount of debt that European nations need to refinance in 2025, specifically France. And frankly, every bit help. When we have such a disastrous budget situation with the ECB not adding to the balance sheet, 25 basis point makes a difference. It's tens of billions for the French government. So that's one reason, for example, you see Villeroy de Galhau be so dovish, is to help the French government refinance its debt. The second is the refinancing of mortgages that were issued at very low rates or even negative rates during the mid 2010s. So a lot of them are rolling over, 10-year period. In some markets, quite common. It's a big, home prices are very high in Europe. Budgets are stretched. So 25 basis point will make a bit of difference. I think over time, his point will be proven right, but that's a conversation for another day.
So with rates down another 25 basis points, it keeps the ECB on track for 5 rate cuts this year, as some economists are expecting. Now, this adds to the full percentage point that cumulated cut in 2024. The gap with the Fed fund rates keeps widening, right?
Yes and no. I mean, if you look, I mean, the gap has widened, but if you look on a forward basis, we pretty much have two and a half cuts priced, both Eurozone and the Fed. So I wouldn't say it keeps widening. It has widened. Going forward, I suspect the market is still a bit too optimistic on the prospect for Fed rate cuts. If everything goes well, I would expect certainly not July, but June. But September would be a good timing, especially if, as I expect, the stock market takes a big dip. But if I were to place bets against rate cuts, I would probably look more at the U.S. On that, I'll follow my colleague John Hilsenrath, who's been dead right on the Fed for quite some time. I think Powell has kind of a hawkish bias. He wants to see it. Like St. Thomas, right? He wants to see the data turn before he acts. is probably not very happy with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not very happy with Powell either. I think maybe Lagarde should move and take over the Fed. I think they would be much better.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your analysis today. It's a pleasure to have you on here with us.
Always a pleasure. Thanks.
For more videos like this, please do like and subscribe.